You know our first guest tonight from his work on shows like Community and The Soup. He stars in the new film Happily, which premieres in theaters, on digital, and on demand March 19th. Let's take a look.
We are prepared to take full responsibility for our mishap.
Mishap?
Yes.
I think we're gonna need some kind of an explanation here.
You see, every few years, we encounter someone with a defect. But two people with a malfunction, that is what we call a rarity.
Please welcome back to the show, Joel McHale, everybody. Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Fred. Great to see you, Fred. Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you. Hey.
so refreshing.
Hey. So.
Here you go, little handshake. There you go. Hi, buddy. I mean,
Nice to see you.
until you did it, I didn't realize how much I missed it.
Late night, so great. Seth, you look incredible. Congrats
you.
on the kids. It's just, thank you.
That's
you
it.
so much.
He's
Just- yes, thank you. All right, thanks.
You know, our East Coast viewers are not going to celebrate the fact that you're wearing shorts right now. I think that's real show-offy and a little mean.
Well, look, here in Southern California, it's, almost late March, my friend. I mean, it's mid-March, but still, it is, time to break out. I mean, we use umbrellas to keep, from sunburning. But,
Wow. Life is
sorry.
pretty good for you. And Joel, I'm not surprised. I know you to be a hardworking guy. A lot of people, well, it was a tough year. They used it to maybe celebrate inactivity. That has never been the Joel McHale way.
Oh, no. I feel like someone's going to take all my money away from me all the time. I'm constantly running, like that joke you told about the LGBTQ person running across Mississippi.
Right.
I am an obsessive compulsive workaholic. I feel like you're right there when you yelled at Scollins, and which now I am going to use if ever a joke is a little, every time I'm just going to go, Scollins, what the hell? It doesn't grammatically, Dick's size, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I thought it worked great.
And by the way, if you ever tell a bad joke, don't feel bad blaming Scollins, because he would have written it.
You'd be like, but then do you self-loathe because it came out of your mouth? You're like, well, I'd give him one, I guess, but here we go.
Oh no, I don't self-loathe at all. All my loathing is reserved for Scollins.
Scollins sounds like a disorder of the skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like someone who wears like a pair of underwear for too long, and then like, I got Scollins.
Well, it's interesting. So we get swabbed every day coming to work, and I keep, obviously, God bless, I keep testing negative for coronavirus, but I did test positive for Scollins.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So
Got it bad.
Seth, do not scratch it. That will make it worse. Okay?
I know.
That spreads it. I could see you moving around a bit and like, oh, my Scollins.
It's I don't know what else to do about it. Hey, was this true of you forever, that you've always been a workaholic even before you found your way into showbiz?
Oh yeah, I have a real problem. I'm one of those people that had like 12 jobs. I think that's why I never say no to anything. And so I had a paper route, literally. I trimmed trees. I had an espresso cart. I was in the mob. I sold heroin. I lost my virginity to Charlie Sheen. That was also a job. So yeah, I did everything. And I know that because you're the same type of person, because you're like 41 or 40. I know that you're barely in your 40s.
47.
And you have that hair. Your hair is perfect, and you didn't even have to pay for it the way that I did mine. So,
yours looks wonderful. It was to quote Charlie Sheen, it was worth every penny.
See, I'm a big Peaky Blinders fan.
It is very Peaky Blinders. Hey, you tried to get a little scratch on the side. playing a little celebrity Wheel of Fortune. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
only have one photo, but obviously, based on this, you were doing pretty well.
Okay. Paul Rubens doesn't have anything.
Yeah, well,
and-
Paul Rubens, he's got that Pee Wee money. He doesn't need anything.
Yeah, he's very rich, and he's very both Nicole and so he won. But this is how stupid celebrities are on Wheel of Fortune. Is that there's a game where they start revealing a puzzle, and they just start showing letters, and then you guess it as it's being revealed. All the letters appear, and none of us were fast enough to even say it. And even though it was all right there, it was just reading a sentence. I totally Scollins did, and so then they stopped the show. They were like, "This never happens. We have to reload an entire new puzzle according to the game show police." But
Yeah.
I couldn't believe I was there because go ahead. Sorry.
No, well, the only thing I'd say, I mean, you would think if you had 3 actors, the one thing they would be able to do is read lines.
You'd think. But I'm dyslexic, so I can't read as it is. That's why I went into acting. And yeah, I guess Nicole, did she
But
win?
look at how much fun you guys are having. That's the least happy
you're-
I've ever seen Paul Rubens, by the way.
Yeah, I was so pissed that I broke Nicole's leg.
Wait, that happened the day of?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just so mad. Oh, maybe this is how dumb I am. I think she won. I don't know who won. I just kept asking Pat Sajak when the last time he flew commercial was. And to which he was like, "Can't remember, Joel." And then they turned him off. But he's very nice. He was just goes like, "We're just playing Hangman," and I was like, "You've made all the money in Hollywood playing Hangman." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Well, that is true. That is true."
Hey, this movie is, I thought that was a very good clip because this movie, while very funny, is very dark and has some turns you don't see coming. Did you enjoy making it?
Oh, I loved it. I made sure I knew my lines. I didn't Scollins a single thing. And I was just look, I got to work with Terry Boucher, who's one of the best actors I've ever worked with, and Stephen Root, who's, Stephen. He's working with your friend Bill Hader there on Barry, one of the best shows on television. And the movie's premise was so different. It's a couple that's been married for 14 years, and they have sex 3 times a day. And their friends hate them for it. And then it gets really different than Twilight Zone-y. So I said, sign me up for that. That sounds like the next Endgame. So I'm in.
Well, I mean this sincerely. I think one of the hardest things for a movie to do these days is to go somewhere where you did not see it going. And it is really mission accomplished. It's a great cast. It's super fun to see you in it.
I just mimicked your performance from New Year's Eve.
Thank you.
Was it? It was. You had so much sex in that I was like, that's how you do it.
Yeah, I actually, they cut out most of my sex stuff in the end, but in the extended version.
Did you have Scollins then?
I did. They thought they could
get it.
digitize it out, but then in the end they were like, it was pretty. It was just
No,
like
they don't have that. They don't have that technology yet.
thank you so much for being here. Congrats on the movie. It's always a delight to talk to you, and I hope to see you soon.
Seth, you're the smartest, funniest person on television, and it really pisses me off.